I will just move. We're going to share the same microphone. So welcome, Kathy. Thank you so much for coming. Now, I will have to say, this fantastic girl has taken time out of her day. She is organising her wedding. She is organising her wedding. Did you have a great day yesterday? Yes. Excellent. So, all right, Kathy, would you like to share with us where your melanoma journey began?
I was diagnosed when I was 25 while I was living over in the UK. I actually saw my doctor just before I left to go overseas when I was 23, and I was misdiagnosed at that time. So it was a pretty scary journey to have it happen when I was living abroad. But I was looked after by an amazing team over in England, and then I came home for treatment in Australia. Do you want to know more? Yes. So I had a hiatus of being cancer-free for 7 years, and it was in 2013 after we returned, my partner and I, Anthony, from Bundaberg, that I noticed that I had a lump come up in my upper forearm. And at the time we thought that it was hematoma because it didn't have too much definition. It just looked like discoloration of the skin. Left it for a little bit, just maybe a month or so, just waiting to see if the hematoma that I thought it was would go away, and it didn't. So we went straight to the doctor, and it turned out to be stage 3 melanoma. At that point it was still in transit, but it was considered to be metastasizing. So we had 2 more pop up soon after that. I went through further surgery. We did get to embark on a big overseas journey to Europe, which was amazing. But unfortunately, while we were travelling, I had another tumour come up in just near my elbow. And on return, I went through major surgery and reconstruction surgery of my arm. And then we had to then talk to radio-oncologists and go through radiation treatment, which took me up to Christmas of 2013. My first CT scan following that was in January of 2014, and it was at that point that we found out that I'd actually had the cancer spread to my lungs. Yeah. So from that point, I was basically told that there wasn't any treatments available at that time other than treatment that was called Yervoy, which was an immunotherapy treatment, and we were going to see whether or not that worked on me. I had about 4 treatments of that, and then we had a limbo period to see whether or not I'd be accepted onto any clinical trials, which I had been unsuccessful for earlier in the year, which I'd just missed out on just by a month. My oncologist, who is amazing, at the Princess Alexandra Hospital in Brisbane here, had put an application through for me to participate in compassionate grounds access for another drug that's being considered, I hope, at the moment by TGA. So I'm on immunotherapy treatment at the moment, and it seems to be going well.
Absolutely amazing story, isn't it? And I'm sure there is plenty of you who know stories like that and can feel the empathy and have so much sympathy for Kathy here and for what she is going through. I really do feel that it is like a sea of support here today. It is just such heartfelt feeling of everyone in it together and wishing everyone well. So Kathy, thank you so much for coming to speak to us today. Is there anything, would you like to leave a lasting message?
It's just amazing just to see how many people have turned up today. I think we've got even more attendees this year than what we did last year, which is fantastic. And what's amazing is that there's so many people here that are also spreading the awareness message, and it's like a ripple effect that will continue going through, hopefully through Australia and across the world. I think what's really important is that, you know, from 3 years ago or 5 years ago, we didn't see treatments that are available in the world that are happening now. So it's so important that days like today happen so that we can support the researchers out there that are making and giving up their time with their families and their friends to keep us here. So I think they deserve a round of applause. So.
Kathy is going to stay up here because we are going to deliver the prizes. I think we are just waiting on the word of one more prize for the individual. Yes, I'm waiting for the individual Sun Smart prize. So once that's been decided, but really and truly, thank you for giving your Sunday up. And I feel quite sure that Kathy's going to be talking to us here next year with lots more interesting and fantastic things. I know she'll be coming back. We'll bribe her into it somehow. All right, so what we have is the best dressed, and the prize that's going is the Barefoot Bowls. It's a voucher for a Barefoot Bowls barbecue and for a Barefoot Bowls afternoon. Now we have decided to give this prize to
the Doug Black team.
If someone from, can we get the whole team? Can we see as many of you as possible, please? I believe they're behind us. Actually, will you be on your honeymoon this time next year?
We're actually getting married in May in next few weeks. So, no, 5 weeks, is it? And yeah, so
I hope
honeymoon soon to come.
Excellent. Well, can you just not schedule any holidays for this time next year, please?
We'll try.
Just no overseas trips, because we might need to. All right, here they are. Do you think we can get you on the stage, or just come right in front? I'm sure we can get you. Lilies up the top. Gather. Come on, let's see you all. Look at these great shirts. Obviously, a lot of effort went into these shirts. Can we have a couple turning around so you can see the front and the back? Look, the front and the back. How good is that? And this is Christopher's daughter. Hello, Christopher's daughter. Nola. Hello, Nola. Did you have a good walk? Did you walk the whole way? That is fantastic. Are you feeling tired? Do you think you can still jump on the jumping castle? Maybe a little bit. Maybe not. Okay, so congratulations. Can we give them a big round of applause? And here is the voucher. Who would like to hold the said voucher? I'll give it to you. Excellent, thank you. All right, anyone, do you need photos? Before you go, I'm sure you need lots of photos. Yes, please hand, any of these beautiful people will be happy to take a photo of you.